So, I wouldn't consider myself an authority on what makes a Mario Party game good or bad. I never really played any of the first three games, and I played very little of the ones from the GameCube era. But I definitely knew Mario Party 8 and Mario Party DS, both of which were overall a fun time, but Mario Party 8 was, it was overall just really weird and different from the rest of the series. I don't think I ever bothered with Mario Party 9, and Mario Party 10 had the whole cart going across the board with each player in it and moving everyone at the same time, which was really weird, but, at least it tried something new. I don't count any of the games on the 3DS as real Mario Party games, therefore they shall be known as cash grabs, and that is the most I will acknowledge of their existence. Post Mario Party 10, the series just seemed it had no idea what it wanted to do. Because of this, we got 2018's Super Mario Party, which I saw had some unusually high review scores, but I myself think this game sucks and isn't worth playing. I hate the map selection, I hate the gimmicks this game has, and I especially hate how the dice rolls are capped at 6 for the regular dice. There are ways that the last one is made less painful, but having crutches like that really hurt the game and just really begs the question, why didn't they just stick with the normal 1 to 10 dice that every game in the series had prior? I don't know why, but Nintendo had this thing going on around that time where all of the games for the Switch 1 had to be radically different from the previous games in their respective series as. Zelda had Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which were open world. Mario had Odyssey, but I probably wouldn't count that since all 3D Marios are all very different from each other. And Pokemon was not only on console, but was now in full 3D, whatever. Mario Party feels like it was trying to reinvent the wheel, but somehow managed to make it hexagonal and out of lead. I don't think I've had less of a fun time in a Mario Party game than I did with this one. Mind you, I did briefly play Mario Party Island Tour, but again, anything that was on the 3DS is bad, and you should feel bad for even thinking of it. I'm gonna say that my biggest issue with this game is that the board design is really bland, and strangely only exists in a grid. Mario Party games prior to this had maps that went all over the goddamn place in any direction. I don't know why they decided that there should be only 4 boards you can play on. Whomp's Domino Ruins is really basic and boring and has 2 features. The Whomps that block paths and the Indiana Jones boulder that rolls down the ramp on these specific special event panels. King Bob-omb's Powder Keg Mine has really just King Bob-omb in the middle that explodes every once in a while. Mega Fruit Paradise is visually appealing, but has a really annoying travel system between the North and South Islands. And lastly, Kamek's Tantalizing Tower is the only unlockable map in this game, and the only notable thing about it is that it's all gold. I believe that these maps were made basic to introduce the new Partner Party mode that was only used in this game. It had a successor in Super Mario Party Jamboree, but that mode didn't restrict the map design to a boring grid like it did in this one. It is possible that this was made dumbed down for new players, but that just feels like an excuse to make the game overly basic. It's really just that my criticism only applies to the boards and nothing else. The other half of Mario Party as a series is the minigames, and the ones in this game are made really well and just fun to play. No complaints there. Other modes like River Survival, Soundstage, and Challenge Road are fun in their own right, but because they are in this game, they just feel like padding to make up for the main Mario Party game. Super Mario Party was a game that, although it was carrying the Mario Party series out of dark times, still missed the mark itself. Mario Party Superstars that released after this was really just a greatest hits album for the first few games in the series, so it didn't have anything to learn from the problems Super Mario Party had, but Jamboree sure did. Jamboree solves my problems that Super had, where the map design was bland and boring and made it fun and interesting. They also stopped trying with the 1 to 6 dice that Super had and went with the 1 to 10 dice that every other game in the series had. I don't think Super Mario Party is an awful game, but it definitely is not worth your time. But other than that, you know what, thanks for making your way to the end of the video here. I know that everything else in this channel is all Mario Kart, but I'd like to try breaking out of that and make videos about other Nintendo games. There will be more videos. I'm having a bit of a writer's block right now, so they'll come out when I come up with something, yeah. But Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.